Hi everyone. Today in the Mayan TZOLKIN is a one death day. So before going into the personality aspects of it, I need to explain a little bit of what this concept is because I know it sounds a little bit scary. In the Mayan culture, actually, it's one of the most lucky signs, one of the most beautiful signs because that symbolizes transformation. The actual death of a person is actually seen by the Maya as a way to transform oneself. We can see it in other traditions as well. For example, in Tibetan Buddhism, the art of dying is very important. The Book of the Dead is one of their famous books, and it's all about the potential to catch an enlightenment in the moment of death, or the bardo, which comes just after that. In ancient Egyptians also, the death is seen as a journey after life. So the Mayans don't see it so differently. And also if you think about it, our daily life is full of transformations, and that we need to die to our previous self so that a new self can be born. Like a baby turns into a child turns into a teenager, and then into adult, and a parent, and an elder person. And our whole life is filled with these transformations, and it's part of life. If there is no dying, there is no living. So it's a very important concept which we ignore, which is kind of a taboo in our life. Like according to some, there are two main taboos in our modern life. One is sex, the other is death. So we touch upon this concept of death today. So the dead people are they have a tendency to die. No, I'm joking. Well, it's more about transformations, like transformations of dead persons will be much easy. If you're a dead person, I think you know what I'm talking about, that you don't go through a very long crisis in your life. So you can let go of your ego easily, and actually you're a transformation catalyst. So you can help other people to go through difficult times, or you can be a midwife. You can help with somebody who's being initiated into motherhood, or a baby to come into this life, which is a huge transformation as well. Or you can be an artist of dying, like, for example, Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, a Swiss woman. She has books on death and dying. She's a very good artist of death. Or many Tibetan monks and Buddhist masters, they have this concept of Bardo Todol and the art of dying. So these things are very much should be in your radar. Or you can just basically a very good transformation coach for our day-to-day life. You have a very soft nature, a feminine nature that makes you an easygoing personality. And you have a tendency, of course, for the mystical. You have a curiosity for the mystical, for what is waiting for us after life. So this is mostly about this death sign. And by the way, we are on the death 1 day today, which initiates a trekana of 13 days. It's a kind of a week in the Mayan calendar. It's not a 7 days week, it's a 13 days week. So all these 13 days will be empowered by the sign of the death, or Cimi in Yucatan Maya, or Kame in Kiche Maya. So these qualities of transformation will be inspiring and dominating all of our spiritual environment during these 13 days. Actually, I'm going to release a newsletter about it. If you're in my mailing list, you will get it. And that's all for today. See you tomorrow.